Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary. Last time we defeated Malekith the Accursed, proving once and for all that if anything is bothering you, just complain about it on the internet and it'll immediately be fixed. Broke our lose streak just like that. And today we are facing Dr. Doom. He always leads the Doombot Legion. Master Strike, each player with exactly 6 cards in their hand reveals a tech hero or puts 2 cards from their hand on top of their deck. Okay, moderately annoying, but not too threatening. And the scheme is to bathe the Earth in cosmic rays. Set up 6 twists. Twist, each player in turn does the following. Reveal your hand, KO one of your non-gray heroes. Choose a hero from the HQ with the same or lower cost and put it into your hand. Evil wins when the number of non-gray heroes in the KO pile is 6 times the number of players. Okay, so you lose on twist 6, and you don't want to let things escape, otherwise you'll lose sooner. Sounds good enough. Although, you might not lose on twist 6 if the twist comes out and you have only gray cards in your hand. That's possible. Seems like it should be pretty easy, to be honest. We're also facing the Defenders and the Armada of Kang. We're playing as Venompool, Joe Fixit Grey Hulk, Soul Sword Colossus, Multiple Man, and Domino. Seems pretty simple. Let's get going. Classic 4-4 split on both sides. Ambush. MODOK double crosses each player. I don't remember what that means. This also has microscopic size changing for ranged. Double cross. I remember what that means. I don't. Gotta get the rule book and have the slow loading. Double cross. Each player reveals their hands and discards one of their highest cost doubles, a card that has the same cost as another card in their hand. Okay. So I need to discard a 0 cost because that's my highest cost. And it's each player. So both sides will do this. Nothing too annoying about that. Okay. Multiple man stuff seems cool. Giving a villain bribe is cool. Shenanigans is cool. I think I'm going to take Finding Myself. It's a tech card, and I can then lean into 4 cost stuff. Or take this stuff to clone this stuff. I'm going to start with this. Master Strike. Each player with exactly 6 cards in hand reveals a tech hero, puts 2 cards from their hand on top of their deck. Hey, this side doesn't have exactly 6 cards in their hands. Probably just these 2 on top. It will probably make my next turn worse, but that's fine. Okay. I kind of want all the multiple mans on the left. Which means I think I'm taking Threaten and Bribe. Threaten and Bribe's good. Helps me keep the city clear. 2 recruit cards so I can recruit things more. I like this card. To fight Iron Fist, you must also reveal 3 allies with different costs. Okay. So I kind of want both Shenanigans and Me, Myself, and I on the left. Shenanigans will help me trigger the clone effect on this. Although Shenanigans means I can't draw with Investigate anymore. It's a little awkward. If I take this, it will help me afford this, which would help me clone this. This is a tough choice. I love Shenanigans, but it turning off this card. I mean, I guess it doesn't completely turn it off. I can shove stuff that I don't want onto the bottom with Investigate still. I'm going to take this one first, and then probably get Shenanigans eventually. Oh, that's even better. Scheme Twist. Each player in turn does the following. Reveal your hand, KO one of your non-great heroes, choose a hero from the HQ with the same or lower cost and put it into your hand. Well, this side doesn't have one, but this side does. This side needs to KO this. Choose a hero from the HQ with the same or lower cost and put it into your hand. I think I'm going to take Finding Myself. I might be able to hit another Finding Myself with this copy. That's also very good on the left. Okay, so I don't lose on Twist 6 because I managed to avoid one of the KOs. That's good. The right side currently doesn't have any card draw, so Shenanigans is better on the right. I now have 2 tech cards on the left, so I probably don't need a Shenanigans, especially because if I'm going to be cloning them, I'm going to be getting more tech cards. Could also take Carefully Considered Smashing. This is only a 2 recruit card currently, but 2 recruit helps me afford more things. I think I'm going to take Shenanigans. It's interesting. Especially because there's a lot of turns late game where you can't really afford to use all of your attack power. So getting a free KO is cool. But I don't have anything to trigger this currently. I'm going to start with this. 1 attack, investigate for a card that has the same card name as any of your cards. Alright, I can get a 3rd Shield Agent, which would let me buy nothing that I care about. I think I'm going to grab the Trooper. The Trooper also doesn't do anything, but it'll let me put the Agent back on top. And then next turn I can more reliably buy Perfect Match. Can't fight Iron Fist because I don't have 3 different costs. I'm going to buy a Sidekick or a New Recruit. I'm going to buy a Sidekick. I'm trying to buy more Sidekicks instead of New Recruits just because the variety is interesting and sometimes you get lucky and get a draw 2 instead of not a draw 2. So each player in turn does the following. Reveal your hand, KO one of your non-great heroes, choose a hero from the HQ at the same or lower cost and put it into your hand. Starting with this side, it's all gray, and then this side, that sucks. Okay, Multiple Man is getting worse because I have KO'd 2 of him now, but I'm still gonna try it. gonna take Invade the Inferno. Is it more likely that I get more covert or more likely that I get more strength? I mean, there's 2 covert right here, so it's more likely I get more covert, right? Ambush. A villain worth 2 or 3 VP from any player's victory pile enters the city. Well, no one has anything in their victory pile currently. +1 attack for each card name that you played at least twice this turn. So that's 2. Am I buying me, myself, and I guess. I'm going to try and make this work. Though it's getting less likely that it's going to work over time. Ambush. If any other defender's adversaries in the city, each player gains a bindings. There are another adversaries in the city, so each player gains a bindings. Oh wait, I do have a covert card. Forgot about this one. Okay, so I'm going to draw 2, but then I can't draw any more cards until the end of the turn. Okay, what do I want here? I think I might just buy the Venom Pool card. It's a decent card. 3 attack, decent effect. Could also take Invade the Inferno. I think I need some attack cards because the city's getting a little full and the more stuff gets KO'd, the closer I am to losing, so I should buy some attack cards. Digestion, rescue a bystander. Digest 2 isn't happening. So this is a rescue a bystander card until I have 2 things in my discard pile or victory pile, and then it's a 2 attack card. It's not exactly great. I think I might just buy a sidekick instead. Although it fits kind of well with this. Why not? Alright, this has escaped, so I need to KO something from the HQ. And what I'm KOing is actually a tough choice. I think I'm going to KO Carefully Considered Smashing. Okay, I'm going to start by drawing 2. Then I'm going to investigate for a card that has the same card name as any of my cards. God damn it. Okay. Ugh, I was hoping to get another Finding Myself. Oh, but my other Finding Myself is KO'd, right? Yeah, fuck. That's... God, this is going wrong. I can get 3 attack. That would let me fight the Doombot Legion, and I kind of need to do that. Take this, put this on the bottom. Fight the Doombot Legion for 3. I should have put it on top so I can KO it with this. For the top 2 cards of your deck, KO one, put the other one back. Didn't matter. 6 recruit and Finding Myself. Okay, stuff's getting a little less out of control now. I can't fight you. I can fight you. And excessive violence and rescue a bystander. Into excessive violence, rescue a bystander. Whenever I rescue a bystander this turn, I do its rescue ability a second time. So I clone the next hero I recruit this turn and has sprint to cost 3 or less, and then I do that again, so that it doesn't actually do anything. I buy the sidekick and clone it. It's not like I get a double clone, or do I? I don't think I do that. Do I do that? clone the next hero you recruit this turn that has printed cost 2 or less, 3 or less, and then I get another clone? I suppose I get 2 clones. Is there another Layla Miller in here? I think there's only 2, right? Yeah, there's only 2, so it didn't matter. Could have mattered if I got a normal sidekick. Master Strike. Each player with exactly 6 cards in hand reveals a tech hero, puts 2 cards from their hand on top of their deck. Both sides reveal a tech hero. And I get +1 attack for each card name that I played at least twice this turn, so that's this and this, so 2 more. I still can't fight you. I think I'm going to buy Ready for Anything, so I can clone this one. And I like Versatile too. Okay, I'm going to draw 2. Then, oh, I have Digest 2 now. So this is 3 attack. I can choose a villain and I can fight it with Recruit this turn if I want. I think I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to fight an Iron Fist. Or I could fight 2 Iron Fists. Nah, I'll just fight an Iron Fist and buy Can I Get a Little Gratitude? So I can reveal 3 allies with different costs. 4, 2, 3, 0. I got 4 costs, so this is free. Well, not free. Okay, reabsorb duplicates. That's a good card that I'm going to want on the left. Ambush. If the bridge is empty, move a villain to the bridge. Choose an unused henchman group and stack henchmen from it next to the scheme equal to the number of players. Unused henchman group, eh? Magma Men. Players may fight the henchmen stacked here, while here those henchmen also have Bridge Conqueror 1. If you defeat the last henchman here, defeat this scheme. Twist, stack another of those henchmen next to the scheme from a victory pile if necessary. Then if there are 2 more henchmen here than the number of players, each player gains a wound. 3 of those henchmen enter the city, and you KO the scheme and the rest of those henchmen. Okay. I'm going to start by drawing 2. Fateful Resurrection means that I reveal the top card of the villain deck, and if it's a Scheme Twister Master Strike, it re-enters the city. That's interesting. If I Versatile 2 for attack, I can fight this or this. Or this, because I could reveal at 2 costs. And if I use it for Recruit, I can get Reabsorb Duplicates. And Lucky Break. Kind of want Reabsorb Duplicates. There are 4 twists left. The chances of this triggering twice is unlikely. I'm going to Versatile 2 for Recruit. I should really get Reabsorb Duplicates and Lucky Break. Okay, 1 attack. I'm going to investigate for... This deck has like everything. This deck has a lot. It's got Soulsword Colossus, it's got Joe Fixit cards, it's got Venom Pool cards. I'm just gonna investigate for Shield. Wow. Goodbye the Soul Sword Colossus card. Just a 3 attack card. We got some strength stuff in here that could trigger it. And just buy the 3 attack card. Okay, finally this side's getting some stuff. What am I cloning first? I think I want to clone... I believe there are 4 Finding Myselfs. 4 Finding Myselfs, 4 Perfect Man, or Perfect Match, 4 of this one, and then 2 of the rare. I think. Unless it's 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. No, that doesn't sound right. I'm pretty sure it's 4, 4, 4, 2. For the clone heroes. So I only need to clone 1 of these. And then I can clone Perfect Match. Okay. I'm going to start with this. Investigate for a card that's the same card name as any of your cards. If I take this, that buffs Perfect Match. Okay, so I'll take this one. This going on top or bottom doesn't really matter. Okay, then I investigate for a card that has the same card name as any of my cards. And then I clone this. Okay, I want to make sure that this is the last Finding Myself. I'm pretty sure that it is. I'm pretty sure it's 4, 4, 4. And then 2 for the rare. That's 1 rare. There's 1 rare left. Yeah, it's 4, 4, 4, 4. So this is the last Finding Myself. And then play everything else first. And then 1 attack, and I gain 1 attack for each card name that I played at least twice this turn, so that's Shield Agent, Shield Trooper, and Finding Myself. So I have 8 attack. The Magma Men might re-enter the city, which is a little spicy. I could fight a Doombot Legion to KO the thing that's on the bottom, and then... fighting Luke Cage kind of sucks, doesn't it? Fight 1 Doombot Legion and 1 Magma Men, and hope that it doesn't re-enter the city with Fateful Resurrection. How much attack does this side have? It's got 2, 3, and 4, and then draw 2 to get more. Fight a Doombot Legion. Fight like the top 2 cards of your deck, KO 1 and put the other one back. I'm gonna KO this one. I could fight another Doombot Legion or Luke Cage, but that means these 3 cards won't be in the shuffle. Which isn't the worst. It's kind of bad if those 3 aren't in the shuffle. I'm going to fight Magma Men and hope. Fight KO one of my heroes, and then Fateful Resurrection. I reveal the top card of the villain deck, and if it's a Scheme Twister Master Strike, the villain re-enters the city. Fuck. Actually, that's not bad. This isn't going to escape because this is a Scheme Twist. So it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm going to buy Ready for Anything to help me clone the Instinct card that I have. So each player in turn does the following. Reveal your hand, KO one of your non-great heroes, and choose the hero from the HQ with the same or lower cost and put it into your hand. Okay. KO shenanigans to get shenanigans. Or just KO a sidekick and not get anything. Oh yeah, I need to keep track of the non-grays KO'd. KO digest that Chimichanga. It's just a 2-attack card. 2-attack cards are good. I think I'm going to KO the sidekick. I don't get to get anything from that, but that's fine. Okay, and then this side. Lose another Me, Myself, and I? I guess that's fine. Get perfect match. Did I not clone the other perfect match I played? I think I forgot. Okay, I draw 2. Then I can't draw any more this turn. I can fight a villain with Recruit and attack this turn. I kind of should probably do that. Okay, I can fight Luke Cage. Can I fight Iron Fist this turn? I can, okay. So I fight Iron Fist and fight Luke Cage with Recruit and attack. Okay, I'm gonna choose Luke Cage with Joe Fixit, and I'm gonna fight this for 3. I'm gonna fight this for 4. Fight, each player reveals top 2 cards of your deck. You choose which players, discard them, which player put them back in an order of their choice. This side's gonna discard. This side, I think, is gonna leave them on top. Yeah, I think Can I Get a Little Gratitude is good enough to leave on top with 2 grays. Master Strike. Each player with exactly 6 cards in hands reveals a tech hero, puts 2 cards from their hand on top of their deck. This side reveals a tech hero. This side is going to put these on top. Alright, so I should clone Perfect Match. Don't forget to do that. One attack, investigate for a card that has the same card name as any of your cards. Then 2 attack, Tactical Formation 44. I may KO a card from my hand or discard pile. And then X-Force Clone. Where's the other one? There it is. One attack, and I gain 1 attack for the 2 shield troopers, and then I clone this. Seven attack. Now's probably a good time to fight Namor. Well, while there's no other defenders in the city. And when I draw a new hand of cards at the end of the turn, I draw an extra one. Ambush, fake, good timing. If any other defenders' adversaries are in the city, each player gains a bindings. I'm gonna fight Namor with excessive violence. Excessive violence, I rescue a bystander, and I do the bystander abilities 3 times. So I draw 3. And that one's normal. To recruit, I'm going to buy a sidekick. Okay, so finding myself, I'm out of finding myself, but there are still, I think, 1 perfect match in the deck. versatile for attack. Then draw a card, versatile 1 for attack. Then I investigate for a card that has the same card name as any of my cards. And I do that again. Then I'm going to play this. And this is 1 attack, and then I played at least 2 of these 2, so it's 2 more attack, and then I clone this. Okay, that's the last perfect match, I'm pretty sure. Then this is 1 attack, and then 1, 2, 3. And then this is 1 attack, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to fight Dr. Doom for 9. Fight, take another turn after this one. Okay. I'm going to fight this for 3. Fight, KO one of my heroes, and then Fateful Resurrection. Okay. This scheme has been destroyed. Or defeated. Then I'm going to fight this for 3. Fight KO one of my heroes, and then Fateful Resurrection doesn't trigger because this is a villain. 3 recruit. I could take a Shenanigans over here. I don't think that's going to be good on the left. I don't think any of the 3-cost stuff over here is going to be good. I don't think I want an officer. I think I'm just going to take a new recruit. And I take another turn after this one, so I'm not going to hit end turn. I'm just going to draw 6 and play another card from the villain deck. Ambush. You may say, I'm sure we can trust Lord Krylar. If you do draw a card, reveal it, and if it has an odd numbered cost, Lord Krylar double crosses each player. I've been buying a lot of 4-cost cards. I believe the only 3-cost cards I have are the 2 Ready for Anythings. Oh, and this, and Lucky Break. So I'm pretty sure this is guaranteed to be an even cost. So I'm going to say, I'm sure we can trust Lord Krylar. I'm going to draw a card, reveal it, and it has an odd numbered cost that will cost each player. It didn't. Okay, 2 attack, Tactical Formation 44. I KO a card from my hand or discard pile. And then 2 attack, Tactical Formation 44. I KO a card from my hand or discard pile. I'm going to versatile for attack. I'm going to fight the... This one will let me draw a card. I'm going to fight this for 5. I'm sure we can trust Lord Krylar. Hey. Then 1 attack, I investigate for a card that has the same card name as any of my cards. No, I want this one, actually. Both are worthless. I'm going to fight this for 3. Yeah, fight this for 3. Fight, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, KO one of them, and put the other one back. Three recruit, I'm going to buy a new recruit. Probably should have bought that first. KO a card from my hand or discard pile. I think I want to take Invade the Inferno. Or do I take a second Shenanigans? Shenanigans gets worse the more Shenanigans you have, but I don't have a ton of card draw on the right. Okay, I'll take a second Shenanigans. Okay, I'm going to start with Versatile 2 for attack, then draw a card, Versatile 1 for attack, then 1 attack, draw a card, 1 attack, Investigate for a card that has the same card name as any of my cards. Perfect match. Then 1 attack, Investigate for a card name that has the same card name as any of my cards. Going to Versatile for attack. Then this is 1 attack, and then I get 2 more from these 2. 1 attack, 3 more from these 3. 1 attack, then 3 more. 1 attack, and then 3 more. And I'm going to fight Dr. Doom for 9. Choose 1. Each other player draws a card, or each other player discards a card. I'm going to say each other player can draw a card. And I'm going to fight Dr. Doom for 9. You may recruit a tech or ranged hero from the HQ for free. I honestly believe that Shenanigans is going to be terrible on the left, because I have so much card draw. So I'm not going to take Shenanigans for free. I'm going to fight the Doombot Legion for 3. Fight, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, KO 1, and put the other one back. I'm going to fight Doombot Legion with Excessive Violence. Fight, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, KO 1, and put the other one back. Oh, that kind of blows. Oh, that really blows. Uh-oh. I'm going to lose if another twist comes out now. Fuck. I rescue a bystander, and I get its effect twice. Say a hero name, then reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Put one of those cards with that exact hero name into your hand. Put the rest back in any order. I'm going to say Venom Pool. Wow, how did I know? And then I do it again, and I'm going to say Venom Pool again. Three more attack, then 2 attack. I'm going to fight this for 6. The next ally I recruit this turn goes on top of my deck. And I'm going to buy a Shenanigans for 3 and put it on top of my deck. I'm going to be really sad if I just lost because the Scheme Twist comes up. Ambush. Each player reveals a ranged hero or gains a wound. Nope. I'm going to start with 1 attack, draw a card. Then I investigate for a card that has the same card name as any of my cards. Oh. That's rather unfortunate. 2 attack and KO a card from a hand or discard pile. 2 attack, KO a card from a hand or discard pile. 1 attack. Streets Conquer 2. I'm going to fight you for 4. I'm not going to fight this because I might lose from it. Rooftops and streets, so this is at 4, 6. I'm going to fight this for 7 with excessive violence, KO 2 of my heroes. And excessive violence, I rescue a bystander. Okay. 2 recruit, I'm going to buy a new recruit. Wait. 6 times the number of players. It needs to be 12. What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm not worried at all about losing. Alright, versatile for attack. Draw a card, versatile 1 for attack. One attack and, yep, just one. And this is one attack plus another one from perfect match. One attack, another one from perfect match, and one attack, another one from perfect match. Gonna fight Dr. Doom for 9. Draw a new handed card at the end of this turn, draw 3 extra cards. Master Strike. Each player with exactly 6 cards in their hands reveals a tech hero, puts 2 cards from their hand on top of their deck. This side reveals a tech hero. This side's going to put these 2 on top. Going to heal this wound. Scheme Twist. Each player in turn does the following. Reveal your hand, KO one of your non-great heroes, and choose a hero from each hero with the same or lower cost and put it into your hand. I'm going to KO... Finding myself? Lucky Break. And this side's going to KO... Threaten and Bribe, and is going to get this one. Not that it matters. Versatile for attack. One attack, investigate for a card that has the same name as any of your cards. I'm going to take this one. Then one attack, investigate for a card that has the same card name as any of your cards. Let's say that'll give me more attack in the long run. This will give me 2 attack and an extra attack from these 3. So that would be 5 attack, and then this one would give me 1 attack, 2, 3, 4. So this would be 4 attack. So this one's better. So then this Versatile's for attack. 2 attack, I can KO a card, but I'm not going to. 2 attack. 1 attack. This is 1 attack plus 1, 2, 3. 1 attack, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 attack, 1, 2, 3, 4. 25 attack. I'm going to fight this for 3. Gonna fight this for 3. I'm playing with fire over here, but I'm gonna win this turn anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then I'm gonna fight Dr. Doom for 9. Multiple Man is very good, even if you've KO'd most of his cards, as it turns out. Alright, let's count some victory points. Left side got 48. And the right side got 26. The right side never went anywhere. It never got strong enough to fight Dr. Doom. Yeah, but it did fight a lot of villains, which is cool. This right side was kind of all over the place. This side was the buy cards that aren't multiple man side, and it worked out decently well, but not good enough to actually win me the game. And then this side was a very thin multiple man deck, which is very good deck. I wish I got to keep this card, and I wish I got to keep these cards, but I don't feel too bad about losing the Me, Myself, Sanai's. Like, 2 recruit draw cards sounds good, but late game the recruit doesn't matter. And if you're only buying 4 cost cards anyways, you don't need a ton of recruit. Yeah, the Me, Myself, Sanai's aren't as integral to the multiple man strategy as finding myself in perfect match, and reabsorb duplicates helps you get rid of all the garbage in your deck. This is an instant card. Did I ever play this as a tech card to trigger something? I don't know. I don't think that I did. But that is a mistake that I can easily see myself making because I fuck up rare classes all the time. Anyways, yeah. Good deck, mid deck. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.